The topic: I can make Shekau holders surrender, ex-Boko Haram commander. A 33-year-old former Boko Haram commander, Rawana Goni, has appealed to the Nigerian military authorities to allow him make a phone call to the leader, Abubakar Shekau, and other 137 terrorists to make them surrender. Goni, who is undergoing rehabilitation at a military detention camp in Maiduguri, said this is an interview with the news agency of Nigeria, NAN in bracket. The former Boko Haram commander is an indigene of Bama in Borno State. He surrendered to the military in Cameroon after escaping from Sambisa forest 8 months ago. He claimed to have held several positions in 10 different cells of Boko Haram in Sambisa. He said the latest position he held was as the chief officer of dispute resolution for the group. He explained that many militants came to him to settle problems, ranging from family matters. He also reconciled Boko Haram factions. I secured people's sentences to death and punishment of those and minimized punishment of those who committed crimes. I am one of the most influential persons in the group, and they always listen and abide by what I said. I joined Boko Haram because of the condition I found myself in the last 5 years. When the insurgencies invaded Bama town, I ran with my family to Cameroon, thinking I was in a safe destination. But on reaching Cameroon, I was shocked to realize that I brought myself into another Boko Haram camp. By that time, I knew I would not survive without joining the group. Days after the induction, we opened a permanent camp at the Cameroon border and named the forest Alusaka. It was in that camp that I learned all types of training, including handling weapons. After the training, we embarked on our first mission, which we invaded a military information in Cameroon, dislodged the soldiers, and took many weapons from their tents. We couldn't take any vehicle because the area was surrounded by river. We took the weapons we recovered to our leader, Abubakar Shekau, and briefed him our success. He was happy that five of us could dislodge a military information. After congratulating us, he appointed me to lead the group and return our weapons to us. Few days later, I recruit many fighters because as a commander, you are expected to have no fewer than 215 fighting troops. With the new fighting force, we invaded Waza village, Damaga and Banki. We also invaded Bama, which is my hometown. I was touched to see my people being tortured and killed, while many women and children were living in hardship. So I decided to pass a message to my fellow insurgents from Bama, and we formed a group comprising of about 137 persons to help our people in prisons to escape. I was able to rescue about 300 hostage at the prison facility in Bama. I usually lied to the guys that the prison that I was going to kill the inmates, but I would take them to the safe place in Kundagu and ask them to run to a safe destination. Many of the prisoners were exposed to hard labor, while some were used as guinea pigs as shooting range by new arms handlers. On Abubakar Shekau health status, Agoni told NAN that the insurgency's leader was healthy as against a report that he was ill. Nothing happened to him. He broke his leg 5 years ago while riding on a horse, but he had since recovered. Anyone saying Shekau is sick is only deceiving himself. We used to communicate through radio phone, but not anymore, he said. Goni, who believed that the war was coming to an end, urged the military to let him tell Shekau and other insurgencies that he is alive. My 137 boys are on standby to hear I am still alive, and I can assure you they will run out of Sambisa forest and surrender to the military. I once told them to surrender, and they said we shall all get killed. But I told them that I will surrender, and they said if nothing happened to me, they will all come out, he said. Goni commanded the military for the special he commended the military for the special treatment given to him and others who surrendered. They receive us with joy and interact with us all the time. They feed us well and always want to know our problems. If other Boko Haram members knew how we are being treated, they will never want to remain where they are, he said. So this now message from one of the former commander that surrendered rather to military. His name is Goni. So now him they give this information and say if they feel later making speak with the Shekau, the leader Abubakar Shekau, say I can make Shekau and others and Shekau Jare. Oh, I can make Shekau and others to surrender as Boko Haram leader. He said because he be the number right hand person to Shekau, the leader, the head leader. Say him fit make all of them surrender. Say now even themselves don't give up, but they no get who go encourage them. Because even now they saying don't die. But if they feel allow him to speak to them, him promise them say everybody go drop their weapons because they don't dey tight corner now because army don't really they deal with them, but they don't know how to come out. Say maybe they just allow him to speak on the phone with Shekau to tell him say him still dey alive so that him and other 137 men will surrender. So now be saying now 138 people Boko Haram now dey as we speak because this now their commander in charge, their former commander when in dey there now him be the after the head leader Shekau na him. So 138 people now him be the Boko Harams from the confession or from the speech, remarkable speech from this former Boko Haram may want help the military join hand with them by made them for allow him according to him so made they allow him make him fit. He is 32 years old. Made them allow him make him speak with Shekau. Him promise them say that 137 terrorists go surrender. Made them take him word. So anyway, if the government really they fight Boko Haram, I suggest make them give the guy a try if it since they say na him be their former oga, na him they settle their cases when they for forest, Sambisa forest, na him they lis ten to him, na him they carry all their problems come give, na him they settle all their factions, na him they settle problems. Even if they won't kill people, na him they reduce the death penalty, na him they minimize the punishment. He is from Bama, from Bruno. Even when they go for his hometown to capture and kill people, he was tortured. He was touched. So with him help, he free more than 300 people, sent them free, tell them to go and run and hide. So anyway, the guy no be bad guy. He no even get bad hearts like that. It's just that he was forced. He was forced to do this. This no be waiting for like to. Based on waiting talk. So because real Boko Haram no go free anybody. This one they free people minimize punishment in heart, e still get woman feelings. Na condition I carry and put for where they most of them are condition, because these people, the last time made them catch one of them, may confess say that they pay them reach 50, 80, 100,000 in a month. That na big salary. May Nigeria government need they pay over their workers. You go work for 30 days, they will give you 18,000. Boko Haram, you know, every day they do the work, they will give you 100,000. Who no like money? Wait, na the same thing with all these ritualists and killers. Now money they let them enter. No be say they no get woman feelings. No be say woman be no be woman be for their high, but then they got to survive. Now I make. So Nigeria make una upgrade. Una see common Boko Harams, they pay their workers very well. Nigeria worker, their government need to pay their workers well. This is a slap to una. Now slap. If not, we see the last time na one youth copper made them catch. Boko Haram catch the guy, come free the guy. The guy say no go again, want to they work with them because they pay good salary. This na graduate work and copper, they don't serve youth copper. Then free him to go. He say no, he won't work with them because the payment was good. The payment is good rather. So this na big shame. Because even the soldiers maybe they send, they go fight Boko Haram, they need to pay them. But Boko Haram, they pay them. So now make them ready to die for that their work. So these na challenges now I throw to this government. When they pay on our workers well, especially these police and soldiers. Soldiers especially when they send them go fight. Una need to pay them. Even when they die, una know they pay their family or remember their family. Who now just forget them as if they no fight for the country. This is bad. I make una give this guy, this Goni, 32 years old Goni, when I give him a chance to speak with their leader, Abubakar Shekau, whether truly peace fearing or they fit get positive reply or way to tackle this thing. Except when I just they use this propaganda, except when I just they use this Boko Haram fight as a propaganda. If I really won't come to an end with her, when I give this guy a try. And when I know waiting to do very fast. Anyway, I stop for this place. My people, how wanna see this matter? I just read from the source. So if you go check them by yourself, make you understand them. I love you now. Thank you.